Hey guys, welcome back to the series, The Quickest Path to Profit. I'm your host. If you haven't seen our last video, I suggest that you check that out. And if you haven't done so, I suggest that you register for our brand new webinar, which is the conclusion to this whole series, The Quickest Path to Profit. If you're tired of watching your cash flow stagnate or drop month after month, you're going to love that webinar and the series overall. And if you're tired of seeing, other attorneys land all the good clients, or if you have noticed how tough it's getting to market your law firm, we have some really great material for you. And if you ever start every month wondering where the next clients are going to come from, we're going to be talking about a brand new technology that is really going to simplify the way that you reach your best clients. Okay, so now we are going to be talking about building a proper customer getting foundation. Everything starts with having a great foundation. This is where everything is going to be built on. If we don't have a strong foundation, then we're going to encounter some problems long time on the road that it's just going to complicate everything. So we want to make sure that we have a great foundation. When they build a skyscraper, where do you think they start? Do you think they start by putting the furniture in the offices? Or do you think they start putting the rugs on the floor? Of course not, right? There's a massive amount of prep work that goes into building these skyscrapers. And what we do when we go into these cities is that we go, wow, these are huge, these things are incredible. But we don't know just how much planning goes into building these skyscrapers, because obviously, if something goes wrong, if they fall, it's not really good. So they spend most of their time building a proper foundation. So I don't know if you are familiar with the Burj Khalifa. It's currently the tallest building in the world, standing at 2,722 feet. It's in Dubai. And before any part of that building could be constructed, it took 2 years of groundwork before the building could ever even be made, including 6 months of doing just geotechnical investigation and testing, and a year and a half of pure excavation and foundation construction. They put that thing like 110,000 tons of concrete and steel just for the foundation, all right? Just so it can sustain this 2,722 foot building. Now, when most people get into the skyscraper building business, do you think the first thing they think about is creating a proper foundation? Do you think that when a lawyer wants to get more cases or free up their time, have more time for their family, or just increase their revenue, do you really think that most of them are thinking about how do I build a better foundation? I don't think so, right? Anyone who has ever had structural problems, say in their house, know how important it is to have a good foundation, okay? Because the small structural problems create huge problems down the road. And we're going to be talking a lot about creating the right marketing foundation for your law firm so that you could avoid those big problems on the road that are going to cost you a lot of time and a lot of money. We want to avoid that. We want you to be able to have a system where you could predictably get anywhere from 5, 10, 20, 30, even 50 plus cases every single month. And so I'm telling you all of this so that you could keep that metaphor in your mind. And I want to share with you just one more metaphor to go along with this. And it has to do with bamboo trees. The bamboo takes about 3 years of growing a root system underground before they even sprout. So something like 3 years equals one tiny sprout. But once they sprout, they can grow at a rate of about 2 to 3 feet every single day because they've built the root system and the foundation first. Okay, so I really hope that these metaphors are useful for you. And the foundation is what's required to grow that big tree. The foundation is what's required to grow that skyscraper. And the foundation is what's required to grow your law firm. So how do we build it? How do we build an incredible foundation where law firms could rise as tall as a skyscraper? Okay. In our next video, we want to share with you the mindsets and the emotions that you're going to need to be able to build that proper foundation. And we're going to show you how we are incorporating a brand new technology to be able to predictably get all of these cases. But once again, very important to have that foundation. Okay, so I'm keeping this videos really short for you. All right, and the big stuff, the really exciting stuff is coming up next. So you do not want to miss the third video in this 4-part series. And I'll catch you on the other side. And by the way, if you haven't registered for our brand new webinar, I suggest you do so now, because we're going to go deep into all of these things and you do not want to miss this webinar. We have a lot of lawyers raving about it. We have a lot of lawyers who have never seen a technology quite like this. Okay, so we're just preparing these videos for you to get your mind ready for that information. So again, if you haven't done so, just register now and you do not want to miss it. So all right, that's enough for me for now, guys. I'll catch you in the next video.